It's Wednesday, January 8th in the year 2025, also known as the smartest year ever. My name is Gordy, and today we're talking about tomatoes in Italian food. I found this out recently, or I relearned this again, and I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to share it with you, because tomatoes in Italy, a love story that seems so perfect. It must be eternal, right? Wrong. From hearty spaghetti sauces to Neapolitan pizzas, the humble tomato feels as Italian as the Colosseum, but here's the twist. The marriage of tomatoes and Italian food is not timeless. It's surprisingly modern. In fact, for most of Italy's history, the tomato wasn't even invited to the dinner party. Let's go back to pre-1942 Italy. At the time, Italians were feasting on grains, legumes, olives, and cheese, but there were no tomato-based sauces. Why? Well, tomatoes are actually native to western South America and were later introduced to Central America and Mexico. And when Hernan Cortez conquered the Aztec Empire in 1521, he didn't just bring back gold to Spain and commit a little genocide. He also introduced Europeans to the Aztecs' tomatl, T-O-M-A-T-L, the ancestor of modern tomatoes. Initially, Europeans were deeply suspicious. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, which also includes toxic plants like the belladonna. And in fact, tomatoes were dubbed pomidoro, golden apples, in Italy, and treated as garden ornaments rather than dinner staples. So when did tomatoes finally make the jump to the table? Well, the first recorded recipes using tomatoes in Italian cooking appear in Naples in the late 17th century. One of these, pasta al pomodoro, pasta with tomato sauce, is now a quintessential dish. But even then, tomatoes were considered food for the poor. Actually, vegetables in general were food of the poor. I know tomatoes are fruit, but yeah, it's kind of the opposite of the issue that we have today, it seems. But tomatoes are cheap, easy to grow, and versatile, which made them a natural fit for what Italians called cucina povera, the cuisine of the poor, the kitchen of the poor, literally. But I will say, I actually think that's like the best type of food. Not gonna lie. So southern Italy's warm climate was a perfect place for cultivation of the tomato, and the region's poor population embraced the fruit wholeheartedly, helping popularize the tomato. What was once dismissed as a decorative oddity became a practical culinary treasure. It's like if we found out that we could eat our old Christmas trees instead of put them on the curb in January when we're done with them. I don't know. By the 19th century, tomatoes and their many uses like rich sauces and preserved paste spread across Itoly, and when Italian immigrants brought these recipes to the United States, dishes like spaghetti with tomato sauce and pizza gained worldwide fame. And fun fact, Americans actually helped cement the image of Italy as the land of tomato-drenched cuisine, thanks to Italian-American communities and pop culture touchstones like The Godfather. So there you have it. While tomatoes may feel like the lifeblood of Italian food today, their rise to fame took centuries. From a conquistadors' controversial curiosity to a cornerstone of cucina povera to a global icon, the tomato's journey is proof that even the most unexpected ingredients can become indispensable. Thanks, as always, to all of my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Please follow, rate, like, subscribe, share with friends, tell your mama at Smartest Year Ever on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts for the full episodes, at Smartest Year Ever for that smartest minute ever on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts for your daily clips. In the meantime, stay curious, stay clever. On our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists, I'll see you tomorrow in the smartest year ever.